Hey everybody, it's Hexa, and I am finally posting the Purple Nightmare tutorial that was promised. So, ages ago, I think it's been at least a month, I posted a tutorial for the Purple Dreams look. So, I posted the Purple Dreams makeup tutorial, and that was a purple toned look that was like, you know, kind of very fairy-like, very, what was the word I used? I don't remember what word I used, but it was very, like, whimsical. That was it. It was a very whimsical, purpley toned look. And then after I did that makeup look, I also came up with this one, which is also very purple toned and purple oriented, but dark and vampy and gothic and kind of a little bit more scary. So I posted the Purple Dreams makeup tutorial, and now I'm posting the Purple Nightmare makeup tutorial, finally. I'm filming it too late because the sun is, like, setting, sort of, and also it was just shitty today, and cloudy and rainy and stuff, so the lighting is not that great, but I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial nonetheless. Anyways, that's pretty much all I had to say about this, so if you enjoyed this look and you want to find out how I got it, then just keep on watching. Alrighty, first off I'm starting with my Drops of Youth Concentrate by The Body Shop, and I'm going to be using this as a primer. Next up for foundation, I will be using my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade 0.5. I noticed when I was doing my foundation that my beauty blender wasn't quite as damp as it usually is when I do my foundation, and it actually slowed down the process a lot. So I would say if you're using this foundation, which is quite thick and like heavy, I would recommend making sure that your beauty blender is quite like properly damp. Pro tip. Alright, next up for concealer, we're using the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS in shade Light 1, which is called Chantilly. I think that's how you say it. I hope that's how you say it. Next up, I'm taking the NARS Translucent Light Reflecting Setting Powder, the loose one, and I'm gonna be baking under my eyes and setting my face with that. Now that we've finished the base, I'm going to be zooming you guys in and starting on my eyes. First up, as usual, are brows, and for that I'm going to be using the Too Faced Bulletproof Brows in Universal Brunette. Now that brows are done, we're starting on the difficult part, which is getting my eyeshadow to look the same as it did the last time. So I'm going to be opening up the picture of the last time I did this makeup on my phone, and I'm going to try to recreate that. The first shade I'll be using is Icon from the Venus Grunge palette by Lime Crime. Next up, I'm using the shade Mocha from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, and I'm applying that to my crease. I'll also be applying more of MOCHA underneath my eyes. I'm just going to use a little bit of the shade Divinity, also from the Chocolate Bonbons palette, just to kind of sharpen up this outer V. I'm almost using it like a concealer, the way you correct lips with concealer. Next up, I'm just going to use this brush to kind of blend out this dark brown a little bit more, because I feel like the last time I did it, it looked softer than it does now. Now that we've softened up that brown, it's time for our pop of color. For the Purple Dreams makeup tutorial, I used the shade Omen from the Urban Spectrum palette by Urban Decay, and for this look, I'm gonna be using Flashback, which is the one in the middle rather than the one on the side. Flashback is just a bit darker, but it's still like really shimmery and really pretty, so we're just gonna grab some of that on my finger and press that into the center of the lid. Okay, and now it's time for eyeliner. For Purple Dreams, we really wanted to be like a fairy princess, but for this we want to be a princess of darkness. So make sure that your eyeliner is sharp. You want people to walk past you and be scared that they're gonna cut themselves on your eyeliner. So I can't promise that I'm gonna actually accomplish that look, but that's what we're going for. Now that our eyeliner is dangerously sharp, it's time to highlight our eyes. So I'm going to be using the shade Satin Sheets from the Chocolate Bonbons palette for my brow bone highlight. And for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to be spicing it up a bit using the shade Frostine by Sugarpill. Last but not least, top it all off with some Perversion mascara by Urban Decay. And our eyes are done. Back to our whole face. Yay, cool. I just dropped my bronzer twice. I don't know how. I just did. But anyways, next up we're gonna be contouring, and this is one of those looks where I really wish I actually owned a proper contour palette, because this doesn't really work with a bronzer, but that's what I'm gonna do. If you have a contour palette, just use a cool toned brown for this. Just do it. But anyways, I'm working with what I have, so I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. For this look, don't be afraid to do a really dramatic contour, like a really sharp contour, because we want to look a little fierce, a little ferocious, if you will. And for highlight, once again, I'm taking the shade Satin Sheets from the Chocolate Bonbons palette. I know you guys can't tell because the light is dying, but this is a really good highlighter, okay? And if you want to make it even brighter, just like grab some on 2 fingers like so and just like tap it on the highest planes of your cheekbones. Now if you wanted to, you could add some blush to this look, but I prefer not to because I just think if you look kind of like a little bit pale and sickly in your complexion with this, then it just adds to the dramatic Princess of the Darkness effect. But anyways, we are now on to lips. For lips, I will be using the beautiful Vampy Raven by Lime Crime. This probably will need 2 layers to show up nicely, but it's worth it. It's so pretty and so cool. I've managed to go over the line of my lip in this outer corner because I'm good at life. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Anyways, first coat is done. Time for the second coat. And with that, this look is done, and I can take you guys to some better lighting to show it off the way that it should look if I had remembered to film earlier during the day. Alright, so this is the final look. I know the lips look super, super dark, like almost black, but they're not quite. They're like almost black, but not. So I feel like that's a big part of the charm of this lipstick, is that it's just a tiny bit not black. Anyways, that concludes this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm sorry again for the shitty lighting situation. It's just, now that it's winter and like sunset is happening sooner and sooner, I have no good filming time, and I'm constantly having to choose between filming in here with a better background than the kitchen, or filming in the kitchen with the horrible background but the good lighting that's consistent. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer the makeup tutorials to be in this room with natural lighting, or in the kitchen with the shitty background but with like the artificial lights? If you like this tutorial, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can also donate to my Patreon, which is linked down below if you would like to support me and my channel. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!